Here we go.
Okay.
I am thrilled that we are finally doing this Phantom of the Opera video.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
I
Me
really
too.
am. Because we can finally do a deep dive and have a real in-depth discussion of Baroque period art and how it influenced and was influenced by 16th century operas. And if we have time,
oh boy,
how the themes prevalent in 16th century opera echo in 18th century pieces by people like Gluck and Mozart, stuff like that.
I will give you $1,000 if we can just talk about monsters.
Done. Done deal.
Good.
And I have witnesses, so I'm holding you to it. I have ear witnesses.
Do you really think anyone's still listening after that intro?
Oof. I really cleared the room.
Yeah, nice work.
That just cost us 98% of our listeners.
Speaking of listening.
That's 12 people.
And hearing.
Yes.
Did you know that both of Lon Chaney's parents were deaf?
Actually, I did know that because, and this is interesting, I too have access to Wikipedia. And I looked him up to do this.
Well, I thought it was interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah. They credit his experience of growing up with deaf parents for his becoming adept at pantomime.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's an interesting theory.
Right?
I wonder if his parents ever saw his movies.
Yeah.
Because he died young.
He did, yeah.
So I don't know how long they lived.
Right.
And I can't know for certain, but I'm assuming that even for his parents, even for the hearing impaired, silent movies are frustrating.
Yes.
Because you see the lips flapping,
right.
and sometimes they just keep a flapping.
Yes.
And you're waiting for that dialogue to pop up.
Yeah, and after 5 minutes of waiting, the line is yes.
Yes. Exactly. I can't take that kind of suspense. I can't take that constant pause of anticipation throughout an entire film.
Yeah, you're not used to it.
I'm not used to it. I think I have a need for instant gratification. It's like I'm a 5-year-old.
I
really.
know. It's okay. I know.
I'm sorry. Silent films are just frustrating.
Yes.
And Hollywood has to stop shoving them down our throats.
Just stop already.
This has been my TED Talk. All right, listen. I tried something with this drawing.
Yeah?
It's called ink wash. I've done it exactly one time before.
Nice.
And this time, I had some trouble.
Oh, no.
It looks okay so far.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
However, he knows. The Phantom knows what's happening.
Oh, no.
He knows what's coming. That's the face of a man who's seen some things.
And those things aren't pretty.
They're not. And I don't have any problem saying that this is all an experiment.
Right. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, and this is only my second time doing ink wash. What I'm doing is laying down some water, some plain water.
Nice.
And then I am putting down different mixtures of ink and water.
Okay.
And letting the texture and tooth of the watercolor paper dictate what happens.
Okay.
It's a real free-for-all.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really know what's going to happen.
Right.
So much so that I think I put too much water down at certain points.
Okay.
And then I would have to maybe lift the paper and direct the flow of ink so that it wouldn't cover up something I didn't want it to cover up. And the more ink I added, the more out of control things got. At some point, I put down a blot of ink and it just looked like it was taking off right for the face.
Oh, no.
And in panic, I dropped my pen. Ink splattered on everything. The paper's buckling up like an old newspaper left on your porch on a rainy day.
You're shaking it.
Yeah, I'm shaking it. There's ink all over my hands. And the upper corner, too, it kind of got weird. Exactly. Exactly, Phantom.
He knows.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The upper corner, there's so much ink and so much water that it just got this really kind of weird, silvery, almost iridescent look to it, which in the end I kind of liked.
Yeah, that might work.
It might work.
Right?
It might work.
Yeah.
But you wanted to talk about monsters.
Yes.
So let's do that. Let's talk about Lon Chaney's monsters.
Yes.
The Phantom, probably his most famous monster.
Right.
You know what? They always mention the Hunchback.
Yes, they do.
But he's not really the monster.
No.
We're the monster.
We are.
We were the monster all along. But aside from those two really famous examples, there is also the mysterious ghoul that he played in a movie called, what was it?
London After Midnight.
London After Midnight.
Yes.
And I know the script is around online.
Right.
And there's a lot of stills.
Yes.
And there is some footage that survived.
Yeah.
But because of a 1967 fire at the studio, was it MGM Studios?
MGM, yep.
The film is lost.
Ugh.
Lost to history, lost to the ages.
We didn't have DVDs back then.
No.
No backups.
No backups. People have cobbled together parts and pieces that they found.
Right.
But we don't really have a full film, so we don't really know exactly what it's about.
Right.
Unless we read the script.
Right.
But I will tell you.
Yeah.
The makeup that he wears in London After Midnight.
Yes.
Is terrifying.
It is.
That's probably his scariest face.
Yes, I agree with that.
I don't know. He's got a top hat.
Yeah.
And he's got pointy teeth.
Pointy teeth.
And his eyes have those deep bags, those dark circles underneath.
Yeah.
I really wish we could see that movie.
Me too.
I wanted to do an illustration of that character. I don't know what that character's name is.
Right, I can't remember.
I started one, but I thought I don't have an action figure to base it off of. I haven't seen the movie.
Yes.
So I think I'm going to abandon the project. No. Yeah.
Don't abandon it. I want to see it.
It's not really a complete sketch.
Yeah, come on.
It's a rough.
I still want to see it.
There you go. Horrifying.
It's like he's going to leap off the page and bite my neck.
Yes, it's very realistic.
Now they'll never restore that film.
It's my fault. Anyway, this illustration is done.
Yeah.
This experiment, successful or not, is over.
Yeah.
The great Lon Chaney.
Yeah.
Hollywood legend.
Yes.
Horror makeup pioneer.
Yes.
And the Wolfman's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.